No nonsense gin drinking. All gin, no nonsense.
Hello gin lovers, welcome back. I am Bobby Freeman. I'm here in my humble little garage/studio, which is heating up as the sun has just started to hit the roof here. Yeah, I better be quick before I start sweating. Today, my friends, we have a rather unusual gin to say the least on the show. For let me introduce you to Dr. Squid Gin. And as you can see, it comes in this rather beautiful ornamental tin. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen gin served, apart from those sort of weird aluminium cans you get sometimes, which is not usually very nice. But I tell you what, that's a thing of beauty, and it's kind of captured my imagination, this one, because as the name suggests, it is not a normal gin, okay? This is made with squid ink. Say what? That's right, squid ink. Now, to be honest, I don't really know what squid ink tastes like. I mean, I've had it sort of in food and stuff, but I thought it was there just mostly for colouring. However, these guys from Cornwall, from the southernmost, in fact, that's weird, but my last video was another gin from Cornwall, was the Tarquin's one over there. So these Cornish fellas, they seem to be very busy making gin and making very unique gin as well. So I say we fanny around no longer and find out what this thing is all about. And of course, because it is from Cornwall, you're going to be treated to my most excellent Cornish accent. This unique edition is served from a copper flask, engraved with the scenery, wildlife, folklore and history that surrounds the distillery. Dr. Squid has become a labour of love dating back to the spring of 2018. On many occasions, we almost conceded that it would not be possible, neither the copper flask nor the balancing of the recipe, but it was an idea that was so steadfastly believed that we could not let it go. Squid ink is such a powerful ingredient that only a minimal amount is needed, both for the distilling and the colour or the infusion of the gin. Vanilla was added to the base of the recipe to give a well-rounded mouthfeel and perceived sweetness, coupled with the sea buckthorn for a tart, fresh fruit finish. So there we have it, Dr. Squid, my friends, which I can safely say, I think, probably one of the weirdest named gins we've had on this show. Hello, Mr. Freeman, Dr. Squid will see you now. Doctor who? Dr. Squid. I've just got to get something from the car. So, my friends, I'm quite intrigued about this one because every now and then we get a gin where there's just, flavours that we've never even conceived, never even imagined before. So we've got a mixture of squid ink, vanilla, and sea buckthorn. If you don't know what sea buckthorn is, it's kind of a sort of an orange berry, which is meant to be quite sort of sharp and tart. So I think this could go either way. It's either going to be amazing or it's going to be an absolute shambles. So, but either way, I guarantee you one thing. We're going to find out. So then, it does not have a cork because it comes in this rather fetching little can. However, it does, let me just get these labels off. It does have, it comes with like a little pouring stem here. So if I get this blasted off like that, okay, there we go. Because I suspect if I tried to pour it with that one, it would make rather a terrible mess all over my desk. So that's quite pleasing actually. It's like some sort of petrol can or something. Anyway, let's get her in the old, now what colour is this going to be? I kind of suspect it's going to be dark. Oh, hang on, it's blue. It's blue, I don't know if you can see that. Let me hold the paper in front of it. It's actually blue. I was not expecting that. I thought squid ink was kind of black. Wow, a surprise straight away there. It seems a shame they lock it away in this kind of can really, if it's such a weird colour. Anyway, let's have a good old smell. I'm washing it around like a wine taste. I don't know if that makes any difference. Anyway, here we go. Nose going in. Wow. I can honestly say I've never smelled anything quite like it. It's kind of it's very odd to describe. It's a very thick, almost kind of licoricey, kind of viscousy sort of smell. There's something very earthy about it, quite thick and sort of dominant and sort of a bit musty as well, I would say. Not, I have to say, not smells we would usually associate with gin. But, with a list of botanicals like that, were we expecting anything less than this sort of result? Probably not. However, let's get some tonic in because I believe it is an excellent gin and tonic gin from what I read earlier and see how we get on. So, if I put about... Holy shit, it's changed colour! It's changed colour, look at that, it's just gone pink. It's one of those colour changing gins. I didn't realise that. All right. I wonder if there's any butterfly pea in there, or is it just the Squid Ink that does that? I don't know, but it looks slightly more palatable now, I would say. So, what ABV is it? I believe it is a 40%, so not particularly strong. So, here we go, my friends. I'm with an air of trepidation. I'm not really sure what this is going to be like. Dr. Squid, Cornish gin, I say cheers. Okay. It's an odd flavour. It's an odd flavour. I will definitely say that. Let me just hang on. Again, there's a heavy, much like in the aroma, it's a heavy kind of earthiness to it. Not much sweetness going on there. Almost a kind of a, as I say, the same as the aromas, an earthiness and a slight musty thickness there. A strange aftertaste as well. It's so difficult to put into words. This is going to sound silly, but the only word that could come into my mind is an inkiness. I know it is Squid Ink, that's probably just some psychological thing, but imagine a thick kind of inkiness to it. It's not blowing me away, as you can probably tell. I think it might be one of those ones that perhaps is an acquired taste. You've got to acclimatise to it. Now, they talked about putting the vanilla in there to give it a sort of sweetness, and got to be honest, I'm not getting maybe a slight tiny bit of it, that sort of vanilla essence right down the bottom, just sort of hovering, maybe sort of pushed, but it's kind of compressed by this heavy mustiness, to be honest. A tiny bit in there, but not much. And in terms of those what was it called? Sea buck something, I forgot what it's called. Sea buckthorn, which is supposed to be a sharp tart taste, not getting a lot of that through either. I'm kind of struggling with this one, as you can tell, because I like the originality. I love all this can and everything. I really like the idea of it. I love the idea of something different, because we have a lot of gins on this show, and it's great to, you know, to feature something that's a little bit different. But I'm not sure. This is definitely going to be one for a rather niche sort of market, I think. So then, let's try it neat straight out the can, shall we? So. Yeah, I'm not really enjoying it neat, to be honest. It's kind of almost an oily quality, I would say. I don't know if that's psychological again, because I'm drinking out of what looks like an oil can, but yeah. So a rather sort of bizarre, swirling, strange set of flavours in there. So how much is this going to set you back? Well, pardon me, I just burped then. Well, as you'd expect, it's a little bit on the pricey side as well. So here in the UK, it hovers around, I'm suppressing another burp now, I don't know if you can tell. It hovers around about the £40 mark. It does creep above it somewhere up to the £50 mark, but you can get it for about £40, which is equivalent of about €55.46. And, I don't really like to spend that much. That's a little bit high for me, especially when it's something that I don't particularly, not crazy about, to be honest. I mean, perhaps a lot of that is going in this rather fetching tin. So then, guys, it's been a bit of a weird video today, as you can tell. I don't want to cut, the reason I'm holding back and saying I don't want to come out and say I don't like it, it's because it's so weird. It's so strange and so unique. And I'm torn, because I admire that sort of originality. I admire when people sort of step out the comfort zone, out the safety zone, and create something a little bit different. So I'm trying to sort of rein my sort of feelings back, because you never know, it might sort of worm its way in and get under your skin, but for now, it's not going to be one of my favourite gins, I'm afraid, but I do really, really, as I say, admire the originality of these guys, and I'd be, if they were sort of thinking of bringing out any other gins, I'd be very, very keen to try it, because I think they've got the potential to create something wonderful. I'm just not sure that this is quite there yet. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you were thinking of buying this, hope that sort of helped inform your decision to sort of brace yourself for the sort of rather unusual flavors that are going to be coming. If you did enjoy it or you did find it useful, don't forget as always to subscribe to my channel and what else you need to do. Press the like button on the video, press the bell icon so you get notified when my new videos come out. And if you want to support the show, then head over to the old Patreon page or indeed press the join button below this video to join my YouTube members. But until next time guys, you know the drill. Take care, stay safe. Thank you to all my patrons and members and keep drinking the gin.